What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow Scorpios? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below. Set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. Knowing that that is a free way to support the channel as well as to connect me with you energetically to get you out more resonating readings. If you guys are interested in going a little bit further and donating to the channel or getting a personal reading, that will all be linked down below in the description box. And I just want to say thank you, everybody and anybody who has liked, shared, subscribed, and commented, who has donated, is thinking about donating, and who has gotten a personal reading or is thinking about getting a personal reading. I'm honored and blessed to share this time and space with you guys, and it really means so very much to me. Thank you so much. I do want to thank my OGs, my ninjas, and anybody that allows me your most precious asset, your time. It is an honor, a blessing, a privilege being here, giving you guys these messages. And my prayer, as always, is that any of the videos of mine you happen to watch fall upon your heart in a way that remind you to use your intuition, to use your discernment, to take back your power, and to live your best journey in this here, now, here moment. Today we are going down the rabbit hole with a reading in regards to finances. A disclaimer, or a trigger alert, I should say. They have been all over the board. Mostly this is not a prediction about what money is coming in. More or less this is going to be about what it is that could be blocking you from receiving the abundance that it is that you've asked for. Just keep an open mind and an open heart, guys. If the message is not resonating, keep in mind these are general messages, right? And what else do I want to say? I just really, guys, with these, it's kind of been all over the board. I haven't had any readings like this before, so I just want to send out that disclaimer before we get started. And ultimately, it is up to you guys to use your intuition and your discernment on what messages are meant for you and what messages aren't meant for you. And that's not just with me, but with any tarot reader or anybody that you're asking advice from, okay? So, Source, what messages do we have for our Scorpio friends in this time regarding finances? How can we help them out? What do they need to know in regards to their finances, Source? What messages do you have for our Scorpio friends in regards to finances? I do feel like there's a bit of a struggle for you guys right now. It's like a struggle of whether or not to keep going. You're kind of like feeling discombobulated and confused. And Source is saying like that's just kind of like overcoming this cloudiness, this mental fog that you've maybe got going on. It's not about not being on the right path or not doing what you're meant to be doing. The fact is that you guys are actually being asked to open up to the inner knowing that you're on the right path and you're doing exactly what you're meant to be doing, but you just have to keep pushing through. I do get this surrender feeling, but it's not even surrender. This is more of like a resignation coming through, wanting to let go. And Source is about to bless you. Maybe not in the way of like super crazy finances, but this is going to be in the way that's going to show you that what it is that you've been doing has been the exact thing that you were meant to do all along. Okay, and I feel like there is some energy of you fighting against the people in your circle. Maybe people are trying to convince you what it is that you want to do is not for you, or it's not right for you guys. And they're just saying to stop letting the opinions of others dictate what it is that you do. Your journey is your journey alone. And it doesn't matter if people understand what it is that you're doing or not, okay? Okay, thank you, Source. Let's see, what messages do you have for Scorpio in regards to finance? Okay. What messages do you have for Scorpio in regards to finance? Okay, thank you. What other messages do you have for Scorpio in regards to finance, Source? What other messages do you have for Scorpio in regards to finance? Thank you. What other messages? Wow, okay. Thank you. What other messages do you have for Scorpio in regards to finance? I apologize if dogs may bark, they may not. So if they do, I'm sorry. I'm just in the middle of shuffling. What other messages do you have for Scorpio in regards to finances, Source? Okay. Thank you. We have the Popess on the bottom of the deck in reverse. Hold on just a second, guys. Let me handle that. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. It was about to get crazy. So we have the Popess, followed by the Knight of Swords and the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Swords. Okay. Yeah, and look, we have the Seven of Coins reversed. Again, that energy coming through that's like you really want people to be impressed by you. But look, I'm just going to tell you, Scorpio, I get it. I do. But at the end of the day, damned if you do, damned if you don't. So if you're spending a whole lifetime trying to get people to see you for who you are, you're going to spend your entire life. And at the end of your life, you're going to regret not having done anything that you wanted to do. So let's see what else comes out here. We have Temperance coming out in the upright. We have your energy right here. See? The Knight of Cups reversed, the Lovers reversed, and Temperance and the Knight of Cups were clarified by the Three of Wands in the reverse. So when it comes to your finances, Scorpio, here's the deal. Like, you have an opportunity to balance out your energy right now to heal. You have an opportunity to heal from past. So I heard past opposition. That's exactly what came through. You have an opportunity to heal from that hurt that's happened in the past. You have an opportunity to let go and to re-exert your energy in a new direction, right? You have an opportunity to blend opposites. This could even be like, instead of looking for approval from your friends and from your family and your lovers, this could be you finally figuring out what it is that you want to do and going with it and not worrying about anybody. And what ends up happening is people actually admire you for taking that step. And it's people you thought were judging you this whole time. Did they judge you? I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. Okay. But here's the deal. It's like, so it's like, you're like, oh, I'm thinking about starting a business, and you tell your best friend. This is just an example. Okay. And your best friend's like, I don't see how that's going to work. And just based on that sole statement, you're like, yeah, they're probably right. It's not going to work. And you don't do it. And here you let this beautiful inspiration go to waste because this person said they couldn't see how it was going to work. Well, it's not up to them to see how it's going to work, Scorpio. It's not. It's up to you to put in the effort. And it's even not up to you to listen to that. Well, how? That's not up to us to figure out. As humans, we're just here to do, and the how comes from Source. That's all up to Source, because Source has a grander plan, right? And most of the times when it does come to fruition, we're like, damn, there's nothing that I could have ever done to have made that play out that way. But right now, you're being stuck in a very superficial situation. And this is your energy coming out reverse. So this is telling me that this is you right now. Again, being in this energy of like, I have to impress those people that have been in my life for a long time. I have to show them that I care about them this way by making sure that they see the true me. And in reality, you're just wearing a mask. You're not even getting to, so you're not even allowing yourself to be yourself. And I feel like you have a beautiful idea. Like you're holding a beautiful idea in your hand, Scorpio, but you're not even taking any action on it because you are so scared about how these people closest to you might think. You know, and honestly, with the lovers here in the verse, it does talk about promiscuity. It does talk about multiple lovers. And so many of you guys could be kind of dabbling in this energy of having multiple partners because you think maybe settling down is going to make people like be like, oh, I can't believe you settled down. I can't believe, you know what I mean? But then in turn, you're like bringing in these, I hear pillow talk. So I hear pillow talk, and that pillow talk is like these people are actually feeding into this bullshit superficiality because you can't see yourself from a balanced state. And with the Three of Wands here, this is telling me that there's a lot of, I heard mini devils. Wow, that was so strong. I like almost lost everything when that came out, guys. Mini devils. There's mini devils in your life right now. They're taking over everything, and they don't want to see you succeed, because if you succeed, they see your potential and they don't see that potential within themselves. Even though we all know that when people are jealous, upset, angry, and hurt, whatever they're projecting out, onto somebody because of the fear of somebody becoming something is the greatness that we too see in ourselves, but we're not seeing that in ourselves. We're seeing it in another person. And it's easier to point the finger. Well, Scorpio, you shouldn't be doing this. Well, Scorpio, you should have done this. Well, Scorpio, you should have done that. You know, and at the end of the day, if you spend a whole lifetime trying to impress upon people and make them see you for who you are, and you're wearing this mask rather than letting go and not caring, what ends up happening is that when you get to the end of your life and you tell these same people, well, I did this because they're going to look at you and say, but it was your life. You had a decision to make. You had a choice, and you didn't make that choice. You didn't make that decision. And what are you're left with? So I hear gawking. You're left gawking like, what? Your mouth on the floor. Let your tongue roll out like the red carpet, y'all, because they're just going to stamp all over it. These people are not going to take accountability for the decisions that you made because they can't even take accountability for the decisions that they made. So why are you wasting your life and this potentially great inspiration that you have? Why are you wasting it to try and prove to these people who are very shallow? And I'm sorry, they're shallow. And if you have somebody that's supposedly your one and only, they're also pointing out to me here that you guys, they're cheating on you. They're cheating on you with multiple partners. So to be leery, to be careful. But this could also be you. And I'm not here judging. If you want to sleep with multiple people, guys, go for it. That's again, your body, your life, your decision. I'm not here to judge. It's not my place to judge because I have not walked in your shoes, okay? That's it. I walked in my shoes. This is a message from Source. Source knows all. Source is bringing this to the table saying, okay, if you really want to know what's going on, let me be clear. Well, here you go. This is the problem. Again, superficiality is coming out so much here. When we have the Popess in the reverse, this literally means I refuse to listen to my intuitive insights because the people outside of me, the situations outside of me, the circumstances outside of me know better than I do. And so you rush in, look at you rushing back in to tell these people everything that they want to hear. Everything that they want to hear. You're rushing in to tell them everything that they want to hear while you're not focusing on what you need to be focusing on, and that's taking care of your emotional state, right? This is not you being in the King of Cups. You're not in the King of Cups right now. You're in the Knight of Cups reversed. That's your energy. You need to step up into the King of Cups, taking care of your own, keeping your emotions to yourself, all the while handling your emotions and coming from an emotional maturity. And what Source says is when you do that, boom, you're going to overcome. Even the stickiest of situations, you're going to see it and you're going to be like, that doesn't affect my inner peace. But right now it does because, like, that's the thing. Look at these 2 sevens coming out together. You have an opportunity to free yourself from a prison. But the prison is literally you thinking that everyone outside of you is making you who you are. And it's your choice to believe that they have so much control over you. That which we give power to controls us, okay? Source is offering you an opportunity to stop running to these people and start working on yourself. Is that simple? Yes, but it is not easy. I know, guys. I know what it is to give your life as a people pleaser. I know what it is to just try and try and try and try to be like, why don't you see me? I've been nothing but nice. I've been nothing but kind. I've been nothing but giving to you. I've given you everything, including my heart in a handbag with a little freaking velvet bow on the outside. And all you did was set that shit on fire. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, people don't care that much. When they're in this energy of 3 of Wands with these 3 cards right here, when people are in this energy in which it's rubbing off on you, it's unfortunate. Right? But you become like the people you hang out with the most. Like, unless you're making conscious decisions to better yourself all the time, when you hang out with a group of people, we become like them. You know, you ever hang out with friends and you start picking up their sayings, or you start watching the same shows that they watch, even though you said once you would never watch those shows, but now suddenly you can't keep yourself from watching them? These are all signs that you're becoming like these people. You know, or you change your looks, like you never thought you would do this with your looks, and suddenly you change your looks and you're starting to look like your friends and you're like, wow, when did that shit happen? It's because energetically you start absorbing their energy and becoming like them. You guys are very intuitive. This is what baffles me so much. You guys are very intuitive, but the problem that you have here is a very karmic cycle that keeps reoccurring in your life that's being asked to, you got to go a different direction. Okay, you got to go a different direction. And going a different direction, I think you're going to stop repressing the memories as to why you guys fell into this in the first place. For me, this is the mother wound coming forth. This is saying that your mother always, it's like you sought attention from your mother. And so you basically agreed with your mom about everything. Okay, like that is the energy that's coming through here. And when she didn't give you the love that you asked for, it was like, well, I got the love when I agreed with her. So you just stopped being who you were and started falling into this trap of becoming what you thought she wanted you to be, so that you could get the love that you wanted, that you needed, that was necessary. You see my dog's ears right there? She's just like sad. But that's the thing. It's like, you guys, look, it's funny, right? Ears are all about listening. And that I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. So they're saying it's like you guys are listening, but I think sometimes it's hard for you guys to really embody or embrace what's being said, because I get it. I have a Scorpio moon. And if there's anything I know about Scorpios, that we can be stubborn as stubborn comes. Even more stubborn than Taurus. Okay, like that's it. When you get an idea in your head, and sometimes Scorpio will be ruthless about it. You know, and I get it. I'm not here to bash on your mom, but understanding that your mom, for her to be like that, okay? And I don't know why I'm being so like drawn to say the mother here, but that is the energy that I keep getting. Like, this is mom. This is mom who did this. This is whoever was your mother figure growing up who did this. It's like you are like, don't talk about my mother. And I get that. I'm not bashing her. I'm just saying, is it too much to ask for you to take a step in her shoes for a minute? If she couldn't give you that love, and if she neglected you and made you seek her attention and her approval, imagine the childhood that she grew up in. It was not far from the childhood that she put you through. Okay? And that in turn will give you an opportunity to come at it from a much more loving place. Look at that. They're asking you to create stability. Like, we have number 8, we have 7, with 43 here, we have snake creation. It's like letting go of the toxic situations in your life, toxic connections. And in turn, embrace your inner child here and create some stability with the sea turtle coming out here. You have an opportunity to be at home no matter where you go. No matter where you go. But you have to be willing to embrace that. It's not just going to come to you because you're thinking it or asking it, right? Like, I think that's what people think with the manifestation journey. Oh, if I think it enough, it'll happen. Look, y'all, I spent plenty enough time sitting on the couch thinking my life into existence and nothing happened. The only thing that started happening was when I took action. What did I say in the beginning of the reading? There's this fog that's on your brain right now about your finances. And it's like, you're like, this doesn't really have anything to do with your finances, but it does. Because you guys have a gem. You have a gemstone from Source. It's like Source has given you this beautiful inspiration that is actually going to lead you into your life's purpose and inspire you to become more yourself. But because you guys are so worried about the approval of others, you guys are sitting on it. And so you're like in this mental unsureness, and Source is saying, once you get up out of this and heal this wound, or really start looking into this, like, even if you just ask yourself, was that really how I was? Did I always seek my mom's approval? Did I always go out of my way to get approval from my mom, so I just started agreeing with her? Just asking that will allow your spirit to start bringing you answers in regards to this situation. Right? And sometimes it's like, we'll paint a life with rose-colored glasses just so that we seem normal. But let me tell you guys, there is nothing normal about life. Okay, there just isn't. Nobody has a normal life. Nobody has that picture book romance childhood growing up. Right? Look, I love this. North came out. We have North, masculine, winter, elder, and air. So this is telling me about being in a reflective state for yourself right now. We have cherry, feminine, north, Venus, and water underneath that. Reflection about your relationship, specifically your connection to the feminine relationships here. Source just clarifying exactly what I was saying. I'm going to read these two out of the book, but let's see what we got for oracles. I gotta laugh because I've been doing this for how many years, guys, and I still I love with fog coming out on the bottom over here, clarifying exactly what I said. We have number 36, which is shark and purpose. Y'all see that right there? Let me see if I can get that to, there we go. That says purpose. Your path of purpose. It's time for you to be a shark in the water and not give a damn. You think a shark gives a flying F that things are scared of it? No, it's still going to hunt and get what it wants, no matter what. It's not afraid of anything because it's a predator. It's the shark, right? You're a water sign, and we have the water card coming out, a water card. You got 2 water cards with sea turtle coming out too, right? It's time for you to find your stability by hunting what it is that you want to create in life and stop caring about what other people think. Woo, yeah. How do you learn to do that? By going into solitude. This is not isolation. This is by withdrawing from all those people that you're constantly, 21, that you're constantly seeking approval from. And I get it. I do. I get it. And I'm not here telling you what you're doing is wrong. It's just there's something in your heart that feels like it's missing. And the only way for you to find that again is by drawing away and coming back to the source and that self. You have a beautiful thing. And I feel like that's a thing. Like, this was an inspiration from source. This was an inspiration from God that was given to you that is connected directly to your purpose. And you're just, because of something that someone along the line said to you, you're like, okay. Like, who gives a flying toot what somebody says? You know, people got their opinions. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. This is a popular card in these readings. I swear this has come out in almost all of the readings. So we've got Wolf, North, East, Masculine, and Water. So again, water sign. We have the number 6 with 24 up here, which is a balanced energy, finding harmony, peace, serenity, and balance within yourself. But this is also saying you need to look at yourself with eyes of love, which you have a hard time doing. And I understand if you've always sought attention from somebody, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, okay? Like, I'm not here saying you're an attention seeker. No. What I'm saying is that when you were a child, you were neglected in the love area. It's not as rosy as maybe you're putting it out to be, okay? And that's something that you can look at. We have number 28, Sweetgrass, feminine sun, or feminine north, sun, and air. Yeah, so this is about balancing your energy. But again, it's like finding the flame from healing that feminine wound within you, which you guys are feminine by nature, and you should be able to embody feminine energy. But if you have a blockage in your divine feminine energy, right, in the yin energy, the yin side of your body, which is the left side of your body, if you have a blockage in there, it's difficult for you guys to find balance in your life. So let's see. I guess we're reading Sweetgrass first because I turned right to it. Okay. So it says, I am Sweetgrass. I travel to the Great Spirit Father Sky. I call in all that is good. I am your guardian. Use me to expand your abilities to communicate your intentions to others. This is perfect because that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you guys rely too much on what others think rather than just saying, hey, this is what I'm doing, or do it and just keep it to yourself and then later say something about it, right? My sweet smoke elevates you from the physical to the spiritual, from the profane to the sacred, from the ordinary to the exceptional. My pleasant aroma relieves stress and reduces anxieties. I am aromas. I am dreams. So again, saying this is a dream come true for you if you take that journey, completing a cycle altogether for you. It doesn't mean that it's going to be easy, right? Anything worth having is worth fighting for, though. But you got to fight for it and stop letting people determine what's right for you to fight for. Okay? This is your finances. This is what's been blocking you. We have Wolf, Northeast, Masculine, and Water. I am a wolf. I lead the way. I am the knower and the teacher of much wisdom. I hold a key to the heart. I am loyalty and love. Though many perceive only my aggressive nature, I the wolf mate for life. You can count my staying power in this tumultuous world. I am a fierce and loving protector. My senses are keen and my intellect calculating. I possess instincts beyond the ordinary, and I am able to search out that which I pursue. I seek and I find. I am alert to the inner wisdom of all my relations. I am your pathfinder. I lead the way. I have slipped into your affairs to become your tutor and to help you survive, because I feel like you have been struggling. If you will listen with the highly developed senses of the wolf, you will be 100 times more sensitive than those around you. Everything around you, the plants, the trees, the rocks, the wind, and the weather are all your teachers, and heed them. Remember to be teachable. My companionship symbolizes the loyalty that is wolf. I'm setting the stage for long-term relationships in your life, either in your career or in your home. So again, this is saying that like once you let go of those situations that aren't serving you, right? The things from the past. And I think you know exactly what it is you need to let go of. Like it's like as I'm reading, there's like this kind of aha moment that keeps coming through. So it's like each of you guys at different stages. It's kind of like the little light bulb. It's like click, aha, click, aha, right? So what I'm saying is like you guys know what you need to let go of. And you guys need that deep inner protection, right? You have a dream that's on the verge of manifesting, and it's going to take some time, but it only starts with you. You can't rely on anybody else. Don't be afraid to draw away and work on it in your solitude, in your silence. That's a beautiful place for you to start, because you are intuitive, and being in this not listening to your intuition energy is not suiting you at all. At all. Like, and it just comes to this thing. It just is, if you need someone to say, even though it's unorthodox, it's worth it. I'm here to tell you, even though it's unorthodox, it's worth it. It is so worth it. Okay? Because to be emotionally fulfilled is worth more than having millions of dollars. And when you understand that, and when you embrace that, you're going to be willing to move forward. People are going to say you can't make money doing what you love doing. I disagree. I think people are so spent on making money in old-fashioned ways that they can't open up their hearts to see new things. But you're on the verge of being able to change the world by embracing something new, Scorpio, and it's up to you whether or not you do it. I can't force you into doing this. Source can't force you into doing this. You have your own free will. It's just you facing the person in the mirror and overcoming your inner fear and doing what you know you need to do. Okay? I love you so much, Scorpio. Give yourself a chance. You deserve it, and it's going to be so well worth it in the end. I can promise you that. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Scorpios, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.